Hello, Eagles Nation. This is your boy bringing you this strange video, and it pertains to the Eagles and their game yesterday. Not to mention the situation with AJ and Hurts. We're gonna speak about that today. Before I begin, let's get the comment, like, share, subscribe to the video. Please comment, share, and like. Please smash those likes and hit that post notification bell so when I make these great videos come from me to you for your enjoying. Please to comment, share, and like as you will. All right, let's jump right into this. Now, I'm quite sure everybody have seen that video that happened with AJ yesterday after the game was over with. They had an interview with him at his locker inside the Eagle Nova Care complex after the game was over with. He was bumped by a bunch of media. I said about 6, 7, 8 media people came over there and talked to him. Most of them had something to say about the game. They had to say something about him stopping while the ball was coming his way. I mean, they had a lot of things to say. He had answers for him. But one question that was asked, and they asked him about his situation with Jalen Hurts. Now, I didn't like the answer that he said out of his mouth, because he said that him and Jalen Hurts are no longer on speaking terms, which was discussed a year ago by BG. He said this on, I think he said that on WIP 94 last year, or might have been some other live process. I'm not actually what it was, or it might have been up and out. I'm not sure which one it was, but he said that Hurts and Brown's relationship ain't what it used to be. He said he took notice to that a year before last year. So, to say that in a nutshell, that just lets me know right there that there's a problem inside the Philadelphia Eagles locker room. But I do commend AJ Brown for not making it bigger than what it is. But his comments speak volumes, and when he speaks, people listen. And you could tell about his body language. You could tell about the comments, the way he was talking. His facial expression told a lot. He didn't like what happened yesterday's game in the loss. But see, he got 4 or 5. I think he got tossed. I think he had 6 passes thrown his way, but he caught like 4 or 5 of them for 43 yards, no touchdown. And Smitty had 8 balls thrown his way, but he caught, I think, 5 or 6 of them for 114 yards. So the ball was coming in the direction. It's just that a lot of people know that when he one of the deep balls that was thrown from Hurts to him, he didn't see the ball coming. He said he only saw Hurts pump the ball, but he never seen the ball coming his way after that. He said he just kept right on running. But if you notice, when he kept running, he stopped and looked back there, and he speed up again. Before you know, the ball zips up over his head, and he missed the ball. Now, had he caught that ball in stride, he could have had a touchdown, and that part would have ended the game against the Broncos. But see, you can only do so much, and you only can do so little to help your team. And AJ, I'm not exactly sure what his situation is with him and Hurts, but he letting this be a problem for the team. And like I said, I commend him a lot for not blowing it up like it is, because he Terrell Owens. This reminds me of the Terrell Owens Donovan McNabb situation. Terrell Owens and McNabb let the situation get far worse than what it should. But we all know that McNabb was the source of the problem. It wasn't Hurt. It wasn't T.O., it was Donovan McNabb. So, but in this case, it's a switcheroo. This time, it's AJ instead of Hurts. Hold on just a minute. Like I said, it's AJ instead of Hurts. But the thing is, between Terrell Owens and AJ doesn't have it's not classmatic like Terrell Owens is. He ain't cocky like Terrell Owens is, but AJ is a diva. At first he said he wasn't no diva. Come to find out he actually is. So you can't hide for what you are. You are who you are. And it makes us wonder about him and the Tennessee Titans. The Titans did not want to sign him to a new contract because his 4-year deal was up, and he had a 50-year option. He didn't want to play on the 50-year option, so the Titans traded him to the Eagles, but he had to agree to the 50th option for the contract that he signed with the Eagles to go through. So that's why the contract being $100 million contract. It actually was a 4 year. It actually was a 4 year, $100 million contract. I mean, a 4 year, $95 million contract. But the $5 million option made it $100 million. Made it 4 years. So, but him and Hurts had a good repertoire. I remember they also was in high school together before they went separate ways, where Hurts went to Bama and he went to Ole Miss. So Hurts wound up being a second round pick by the Philadelphia Eagles 2019, and AJ wound up being a first round pick, I think a year before him. So the situation that I hate about it, 2019 when AJ came out, 2020 when Hurts was picked by the Eagles. He came a year after he did. So Hurts is 24 years old, and I think Brown 26, 27 years old. You know, they both still young in their career, but but AJ is in the prime. He's in the prime of his career now. When you're 27, 28 years old, you're in your prime. And so the situation is this here. They need to get that situation fixed, because I'm tired of seeing these two guys. I'm tired of seeing Hurts on the field throwing balls to him and he's not making no effort to catch these balls. I'm tired of seeing the anguish between them two. It need to be rectified either during the season, on the bye week, or it need to be rectified when the offseason comes to an end, because the way they're playing now, the Eagles will not make another Super Bowl run. They'll be lucky if they get to the playoffs. What seed they'll be, I don't know, because they're playing like the 2023 team, and that's the season we're trying to forget. But the way things are going with now in these last 4 games, it being rectified at that same year, the same style of offense, the pistol shotgun formation. I'm tired of seeing the pistol. This man is not lining on the center, because when Kellen Moore was the offensive coordinator here, Hurts was playing in the shotgun formation, but he also playing on the center. The pistol formation was eliminated, but he was in the shotgun and he was lined up on the center. Now the center formation is gone. Now it's the pistol or the shotgun, and I'm really getting tired of seeing the pistol formation offense, because teams knowing what you're gonna do out of the pistol. They know you're gonna pass out of the pistol. They know you're not gonna run. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm tired of seeing. This offense is stagnant, it's stale, and I'm getting tired of it. It's boring. It's not exciting as it was last year when he went to the Super Bowl. It ain't that type of offense. So Patullo, I'm not exactly sure what's going on in his mind, but he's making his offense stagnant. Is what he's doing, and fans are getting tired of it. I'm tired of it, because it makes me don't want to see the games. It's like every time I see the game, every time I see Hurts with the ball, get ready to receive the ball, I got to close my eyes to see, because I'm afraid something's going to happen to either him or he'll leave someone open to a point where they're going to get hit or get hurt. This offensive line is already injured and banged up as it is. We got Landon Dickerson in out of the lineup. Then you got Cam Jurgens who playing okay, but he's not playing what he kept him to playing. He was an all-pro last year and just signed a new contract this offseason. Then you got Lane Johnson, who banged with a shoulder and ankle injury, not to mention his neck. So these guys are in and out of the lineup, and it's ruining the chemistry of this team. So I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna do between now and the bye week, but something needs to be rectified, because if they don't, we're gonna lose more than just one game. Now we got to play the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium, and the Giants got an even better rush defense than they had the previous year. You don't think the Giants are licking their chops when they saw these last 4 games the Eagles have played, the statement style of offense, the shotgun formation? When you do that, you're leaving in the shotgun formation, you're leaving the blitzers to come and blitz up the middle. So Cam Durkin can only get one blitzer, or the defensive tackle, depending on who's coming with the rush. They're going to leave either one blitzer open or two blitzers open. The Giants are going to bring 5 or 6 linemen, means 5 or 6 players to blitz. And they're going to leave that, they're going to be playing that zero zone coverage that all teams have been playing all season long. And if you got guys that far back, that means you can get the ball out your hand. You scan the field, then you got to run left or run right to get the ball either to a receiver or to a tight end or to a running back, or throw the ball out of bounds, or risk getting sacked or getting hit. This is what I'm seeing these last 4 games. It ain't nothing changed. So I'm praying and hope that they get this shit solved before the bye week. Because if they don't, I see the Eagles being, we got week 10 bye. The Eagles can easily be 6 and 4. No, I'm not 6 and 4. 6 and 3. I'm sorry, 6 and 2, or they're gonna want to be in 5 and 3, or 4 and 4 at best. And I really don't want to see no 4 and 4, because 4 and 4 leaves you a lenient chance of making the playoff with the possibility of a wild card. And this gonna destroy the Super Bowl championship caliber team. And then they're gonna leave some players are gonna want to leave, a la AJ Brown, who's probably gonna request a trade when the season comes to an end. Sorry about that. So I'm praying and hope that they get that shit fixed. I hope they do, because it's a problem to me, and I'm really sick and tired of seeing this. So, what you guys think? Do you think the Eagles need to figure out what they're going to do? Do you think the Eagles need to figure out what they're going to do with A.J. Brown and Hurts, or are they going to let it ride out? Or are they going to let Portillo continue to call these stagnant, stale plays, and will the Eagles do something about the offensive line? Because the offensive line is strictly banged up. They are not a number 1 ranked offensive line anymore. They're more like in the top 20, top 15, something like that. They don't fail all the way out of the top 10 because of the in out of the lineup. So what do you think about what you need to do? Come in the comment section, let me know what you think. I'm the Almighty Green Talents. You guys enjoy your Monday. I'm doing best to enjoy mine. Because yesterday's loss against the Broncos shouldn't even have happened, but it did. And I pray hope that it wakes them up and they play their game against the New York Giants and put up 30, 40 points against the New York Giants. The Eagles had put up the 40 points in quite a while. The Super Bowl was the last time they put up 40-some points. So something needs to happen in this game against New York Giants this coming Thursday, because this is a short week. So they ain't got no time to rest. Because Monday they're only off. They get back to work Tuesday and Wednesday and get prepared for Thursday. So it's a short week. I really hate these Thursday night games. I hate them, you know what I'm saying? But because you never know what team's gonna look like or what you're gonna put out there on the field on Thursday night game. They really need to cancel this. They really do. But anyway, this is your boy Almighty. You guys enjoy your month. Like I said, I'm out of here. Peace.